And welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can build a car on Zmodeler, the basics, straight to it. First things first, I'm going to show you guys how to texture. So texturing is what is right here, the carbon fiber texture. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. So for example, let's say we wanted the boot here to be carbon, but it's currently painted. So what you're going to do, first of all, is make sure you have a carbon texture. If you do not, message me down on Discord and I will send you textures and materials to do this yourself. But what you're going to do is you're going to find the boot. As you can see right here, this is the boot. You're going to hold Alt and click this little box to highlight it in red. As you can see, it's highlighted here in the user format. Next, you're going to go up here to Material Browser. You're going to find the paint. Make it go invisible. That is the paint. Now, you're going to find your carbon texture and drag it over onto paint. Now that you've done that, you're going to see that it's a bit, not textured right. So you're going to go to where you're looking at the back of the car. Either you could have it set to back here, or you could use user. Right click, go to mapping, edit UV map, keep it on 1, do generate new, compact fragments object, and from world XYZ, or from viewpoint XY. So I'm going to do from viewpoint XY because I tend to have a lot less issues that way. Now, change the bottom left to UV mapper, go to material, and then go to carbon. And then you're going to zoom in. I don't know why I did that. You're going to zoom in, and as you can see, we have the boot right here. Now you're going to unhighlight everything by dragging over like that. Make sure that auto is on. You're going to highlight the boot. You're going to go here to scale. Make sure you have on X and Y. Click, and then just, boom. Hold click, and just drag it all the way to the top. And just keep doing this until you like the state of the texture. So now that it's a bit too big, I'm going to bring it down just slightly here. And then also, if your Zmod freezes and you're not able to do anything, go here, click the X, and then hit cancel. And then once you do that, now you're able to move around and everything again. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit just so the carbon fiber doesn't look too bad. There we go. And now you're done texturing. Now I'm going to show you how you could do the wheels when two or three wheels are invisible, but these ones aren't. So I'm not going to show you how to import the wheels. That is just self-explanatory. You just merge them over or you import them. Now if you're merging over wheels, make sure you delete your original wheels, because if you're merging a Z3D into another Z3D, anything named the same name will not import. So make sure there's nothing that has the same name as the wheels inside of here. So the easiest way to do the wheels and make sure they're lined up properly is by going up here to collisions. Go here and turn off chassis COL. And then memorize how far out the green lines for the wheel collisions are. As you can see, it's out just a little bit. So now we are going to move over here. And as you can see, this one is also in the exact same way. Now you guys are wondering, wait a minute, where's the wheel going to come from? The wheel is invisible. That's because these are dummies. And if you have your wheel in brackets, it copies over to the next one over. But let's say, for example, I were to dummy this wheel right here, and it's no longer in brackets, and it's invisible as well, this wheel will copy to all of them. So that's a little trick in Zmodeler that, is a very, very, very common thing everyone knows, but people coming in might not know. For example, if you're making wheels yourself. So that's how you go ahead and line up the wheels if two of them are dummied. Now you guys are probably wondering, wait a minute, why don't we just show all the wheels? That is because there's something called the poly limit, where if you have too many polygons on your car, it will crash your game. That is why some people you see do cars like this, where you have the engine, and then there's a modification option inside of VMenu to pop the engine in. Now this car doesn't need that. I did this so I can have a roller, so I can be like, oh, I'm working on the car, it has no engine, But, really the engine's there, it can still move, it doesn't really affect the car in any way. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over is how to do extras. So extras is really easy. As you can see, we have ourselves the bumper is gone, bumper back. Make sure it's extra underscore and then the number of extra you have, and make sure no two extras have the exact same number, obviously. Next, what I'm going to show you guys how to do is export it and save the textures. So make sure you do show all. Now, if your car is mod kitted like mine, you're going to have two separate things here. You're going to have the engine and the actual car. So go here to File, go here to Export, and now that you're exporting, make sure it's the exact same name as it is here. So RMEK9. Make sure it's named the exact same right here. Make sure you are in GTA Rage model, and make sure you lock your car if you're using paid assets or even free assets so no one steals your car. Then you do export. So I'm not going to replace mine because this one's already done. Now if you want to do the modification option, right, you just do the exact same thing. Copy the exact same name and export it. If there's two separate ones right here, whatever you name it is going to export. But let's say, for example, we are exporting one of these and we want to give it a custom name. So let's say Honda Civic, and we export. As you can see, it says cannot locate scene node named Honda Civic. That is because there is nothing right here named Honda Civic. So if you were to rename this to Honda Civic, then it would properly import and work. And now I'm going to show you how to save the textures. So the easiest way of doing it is going here to Material Browser, go to Unused Materials. As you can see, there are no unused materials, but if there were, if you click this, it highlights all of them, and then you hit Delete. Then you go here to your Texture Browser. It's going to take a second to load because this car has a lot of high quality textures. Now that you're in your Texture Browser, you're going to go here to Unused, and it will show you your unused textures. You just do the same thing. You highlight them all and hit Remove. Then, once you're done with that, you're going to go to All Textures. Make sure you drag all of the YTDs into this one YTD. So if there's multiple YTDs here, drag them into each other. Click the top one, scroll all the way down, hold Shift, click the bottom one, and hit Save. Once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and open up OpenIV. Once you have all of the textures saved onto your computer, make sure you save them somewhere where you will remember them, and you can easily delete them once you're done. So open GTA 5 with Windows on OpenIV. It's going to start, it's going to load, and we're going to let that happen. While I have you guys here, make sure you guys go down in the description, follow my GTA 5 mods page. I have 2 of them. Join Redline Modifications. And if you guys need any help at all or want to talk to me personally, you can add me on Discord. My name is SAS Roleplay. While it's loading, make sure you guys go to your car. So let's say, for example, we were doing the 10F, right? This needs to be finished. As you can see, I already have a YTD. But let's pretend we don't have the YTD, right? Let's just pretend these don't exist. What you're going to do is you're going to make a stream folder. So go here to New, go to Folder, make yourselves a stream folder. Put the YFTs inside of the stream. And then drag the stream onto the side of OpenIV. Enable Edit Mode. Go to New, YTD. Name it the spawn code of the car. Open it. Go to Import. And then as you can see, here's all of the textures for my transit van. You're going to highlight all of your textures that you just made and hit Open. And then boom. Now this might show up. Don't pay much attention to this. This is just unused textures that, it's not using, but it thought it was using inside of Zmodeler. Then hit Save. Once you hit Save, this will become a certain size. Then you go ahead and make it FiveM ready. If you do not know how to make it FiveM ready, there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube how to do it. I won't be doing that today, but that's pretty much how you texture and export a car. Now I will have a more in-depth tutorial on how to import the wheels properly and how to even convert wheels if you guys want that, but that will be coming tomorrow. This video is just showing you guys how to export and texture a vehicle and save the textures and make a YFT, because a lot of the issues I see are people's YFTs being 0 kilobytes in size, and that was because of what I talked about earlier with the naming. Anyways guys, thank you for watching the video. I love you all. Peace.